Interview with Romain Negley at the Big Spring Senior Center on July 29, 2002 with Jen Elliott as a part of the Cumberland County Historical Society oral project of women during World War II. What did you do during the war? Like, how old were you when the war started?
I was in my 20s. I was 20 when my oldest son was born. He was born the 6th of June in 1941. I'll get it out. Yeah. And, I guess mostly I took care of him. I didn't have any more children until 6 years later, so I just had the one for a while.
So was your husband, did he go into the service?
He farmed.
Oh.
He worked for his father. We lived with his parents for 2 years, and he helped his father.
And where were you when you heard about Pearl Harbor?
I just don't know, because back then they didn't have, I guess they had radios, but they didn't have any. And I just don't remember when I heard about it.
You said about how your husband farmed. Was it more difficult farming during the war than, was there any?
No.
Just saying.
And then when we moved away, we moved on a farm, and we farmed.
So did you guys really notice with the rationing and anything? Since you had a ration, was there?
What?
I don't want to say this. You know, the rationing that took effect.
Oh yeah. You had to have a ration. You know, your ration, what you bought. Yeah, you had a book, and with your name on, and then when you bought something, why they tore out what you bought, and so they knew. So whenever, you know, when you couldn't go back and buy the same thing, you know, right away. No, I just don't remember what they were like, but that's a good many years ago. And but I know you had a rationing book, and you rationed what you bought. Yeah.
Were there any farm supplies you couldn't get during the war?
Anyone?
Anything like needed for the farm? Was there any problems of getting anything during the war?
Not that I know of. I don't think so. No. You know, you could get by feed and stuff for the animals. So, as far as I know, you know, there wasn't no problem, you know, in the farming.
So yes, did you guys have a victory garden? Were you part of like the whole victory garden thing, or didn't it?
No.
Okay. Did you eat differently during the war? Like, was there certain foods that you didn't eat because of the rationing that you did before?
I don't think so. I think we had plenty to eat. I don't think, no, I don't.
Was there anything you wanted to buy during the war but you couldn't?
Anything?
That you wanted to buy but you couldn't because of the rationing and conservation and...
Not that I remember. No, we didn't have no problem buying anything. No.
Did you follow the war closely in like with the newspapers or?
Well, my husband did. We got, when we moved away, we got a radio, and he used to listen a lot, you know, to what was going on. Because he thought maybe he would be drafted, but he never was, because he was on the, on the farm. So. So he used to follow it. I didn't follow it too closely, but he did.
Do you remember VE and VJ Day?
Anyway,
Remember VE and VJ Day? The end of the war?
yeah, I remember that because he got drunk that night. He didn't come home. He helped a man to thrash, and he didn't come home. And I didn't know why he didn't come home. I didn't know about it. I didn't know why it was. But when I found him, he was in our shed, drunk. And then he told me about it. That's what somebody told him at the place where they were thrashing, and they had some drink, and he was glad the war was over and he drank. So I don't know how I got him in the house that time. But I found him in this shed drunk, laying down. I don't remember how I got him in the house. I guess I got him coaxed in. I guess he wasn't that bad he couldn't walk.
He was just celebrating.
Yeah, oh yeah, he celebrated, yeah.